for starters, we have to have a robot fit in a certain boundary, so 18 inches by 18 inches by 18 inches.
Okay.
Which it has to fit in that boundary, and then for competitions, it's usually just a 2 versus 2. We're trying to, and by placing high enough, we eventually make it on past the regular rounds, and then we start going up to the finals and semifinals. Like in our last tournament, we made it to, like in every tournament so far, we made it to the finals, and in the or like in that sort of group. But like we've been, like you have to be placing you have to be doing so well in both skills and in the alliance, like the regular alliance battles, to be able to get higher and higher and higher.
Okay.
And also, I'd say about the format of the robot, there's only a certain amount of motors you can have, so you have to kind of like choose where you want your motors. You can have, it's 88 watts. Each of the big motors is 11 watts, and the smaller ones are 5.5. So you can have 8 big motors, which I think we have 5.
Okay.
Because we got some pneumatics, which is a way to have motion without using up your motor wattage.
Okay, smart. So yeah, I did want to talk about the robot itself a little bit. So what are all kind of the materials and techniques used in creating a robot? Like, are you welding, 3D printing, wiring, soldering, coding? Like, what all goes into making that?
So for starters, ours is just a solid metal robot. We haven't done any welding or any of that stuff. It's just your basics. I know my older brother, who's our chief engineer, Josh Hildebrand, what he did was, Cody, could you show him this? What he did was he took the chain, noticed it would break too much. So what he did was he actually took several chains and then tied them together to make them stronger.
Okay.
That's really our most innovative technique I'd say that we've used so far.
Yeah, so basically for building the robots, there isn't any welding or stuff like that. It's pretty much just screws, almost like building Meccano.
Okay.
So
cool.
You just have that. You have a bunch of shafts, you use lots of hand tools.
Do you want to talk about the code, Hassan?
Yeah, sure. So, in the skills and alliance, there's an autonomous portion, which you have to code the robot to essentially do the same thing, especially in skills. So, whereas in the driver portion of the skills competition, where you're trying to stack as many rings on and just get as many points, you do the same thing with autonomous, and you're given 1 minute to do so. So that's been quite a challenge, especially since we very recently rebuilt the robot.
Yeah.
So the dimensions and stuff changed, what it can do changed. So I've had to learn how to code pneumatics, how to basically make several codes in just like one file that I can basically execute when necessary.